Hello and welcome back to this episode. It is October 22nd, one day or the day after the full moon, and the comet is in a full view. I hope everybody is feeling this energy of stepping into your power. And that is the energy I want to talk about today, which, if you follow me on Instagram, if you don't, please follow me on Instagram. Like I'll link it here. But I was talking the couple days before about the energy shift as we go into the Libra full moon. Sorry, the Libra new moon. I'm already excited about the full moon, obviously. But the new moon, and I was talking about this energy is it calls you to step into your power, meaning like taking your place in society so that we can all start to move and advance in the correct way. For thousands of years, there have been small advancements, but they have all been external advancements. We are looking for an internal advancement, and we have the blueprint or the way of doing it if you follow the yoga, which you guys, yoga has been around longer than any religion. It is not religious. Don't even get me started on that. But that is your blueprint. And what yoga is bringing you to is energy. So that brings me to your human design. So I have a little, if you are watching the video, I put it up on YouTube. But if you are not, if you're listening on as a podcast, I did make a little video for this. So I will also link that. And the reason I have the video is because as I was processing the energy of this new moon, which is all about stepping in and taking your place so that we can actually advance, it made me realize that the reason why so many people are stuck or trapped or caged in is because they feel too much pressure. Pressure. And it's that pressure that is just like crushing us. And this pressure comes from the pressure to be perfect, the pressure to want to have all the answers, the pressure to move forward in a way that is perfect, right? And so that's why I put up the human design. And this is why I tell you, get your human design, because it gives you, like, when your brain wants to take over everything, it's not good to fight your brain. Fighting your own brain and trying to be logical about everything is, again, just going to give you more pressure. And the key is really to give yourself the knowledge, the encouragement that allows your brain to relax so that your body can step in. And so I'm once again sharing my human design here. And you can look at my human design. I have open head, which this is the crown chakra. And if you're that's why I made the video. But if you don't have to look at the video, basically, if you have an open mind, this is really good. It can give you a lot of inspiration. It can make you be able to see all points of views, to take in everything, and open minded, basically, right? But the issue here is that when you are open minded, you can sometimes take on the pressure to answer everybody's questions, to the pressure to get it right. And that is a lot of pressure. So if you are feeling like the reason why you're not stepping into your power is because you're afraid to be incorrect, I'm here to tell you, yeah, you gotta clean that, baby. No, I'm here to tell you that I actually did do some energetic work about that. Again, today on October 22nd, about an hour, 2 hours ago, I did do some meditative work to move that energy, to release that pressure, that mental pressure that you may be having to, get it just right, to get everything correct, to get, um, the correct answers. Like you don't want to step up and show what you think because you're afraid that somebody might that you might not have the right answer. And it's not your responsibility to have all the answers, especially as we move into the new paradigm shift 2027, baby. It's coming. Like we've this is the last bit. Like right now is the time where you know what they say, like you're crossing your t's and dotting your i's. Like that's the energy that we are in right now. Like you know you're powerful, you know you're energetic, and probably that's the reason why you found me, because I'm here to like move energy and guide us all to doing our best in the new paradigm where we're going to be more spiritually aware. And I've been in this, I don't want to say in this business, but I've been in this work since I had reasoning, but especially for the last 20 years. So now it's like I'm feeling it. Like this is it. We cannot be playing any more games, and we have seen what has happened with bringing our authority or giving our power over to others, right? And so you don't have to have all the answers, because people will listen to you, but as they grow into their own power, into their own human design, their energetic imprint, as they learn to read energy, they're going to know that you are not their final authority. I am nobody's final authority. I'm simply a guide. I'm letting you see what I see and guiding you there if you want to be guided there. But at the core of it is like your own authority. You feel that what I'm saying to you is correct. You feel that what I'm saying to you is truly channeled from energy, truly channeled from source, and then I'm not just making caca up out of my butt, and that you also know that I'm not trying to manipulate you any way. You'll know that through your gut feeling. You'll know that intuitively. You'll know that through how you're feeling and how I make you feel. So at the end of the day, like you are your own authority. And that's when I know that you are your own authority and that I don't have to convince you of anything, that I don't have to prove anything to you, that is takes pressure off of that open mind. That's where the pressure comes off. So if you find yourself feeling that pressure, again, I said it, right? Like if you find yourself feeling that pressure, baby, I got you. I'm doing the work. Keep following me and make sure that you're present for the full moon so that we can do that work of moving energy together. But if you're not connecting me with me just yet, or you don't have time to do the full moon work with me, listen to these words, that you don't have to have all the answers. Follow your own, like your own creativity. Follow what you have to say. Or maybe you don't have a defined throat, so maybe you're just listening and waiting to say the right thing, right? To share the right thing. So again, that was one level of pressure when I was, tasting the energy and I saw pressure. That was one point. The other point where people might be feeling pressure is at the root chakra. If you see here on my human design, my root chakra is defined. So I do really good with this type of pressure, but not everybody does. And that's the pressure to keep moving, the pressure to go forth. So if you find yourself feeling like you're being pushed, like you're not quite ready to take in, or if you feel like you're ready to push like forth, or like to keep growing but not so fast, that's okay. People like me who have this defined route, like we are go-getters. We get excited about something and we want to just get going. I will give you an example. If you look at my profile, I'm a 5'2". I love being in my house. You could not get me out of my house. Like I do, because I have to go to work and I love what I do for my work, which is moving energy. But if I could do it at home, you guys already saw, like I do most of it at home, but I just enjoy being in my house. But I do not like laying on my bed. I want to get up and be in my house, like dancing, baking, cooking, making coffee, talking, reading, doing yoga, doing something. Why? Because I have this defined route. I love moving energy. When I'm tasting the energy, like, oh my God, there's nights where I'm like, I can just be doing this work and I have to remember I have to go to sleep, right? But there are people who don't have defined routes that would love to just rest a little bit and not have every day be so um so pushy, if that's like the right way to say it. And this has nothing to do with that generator or manifesting generator energy. That's sacral. What I'm talking about is really this need, the roots energy needs to keep growing, to keep exploring more, right? So those are two parts of the pressure, right? Like exploring more through your thinking and exploring more through your doing. And if you're feeling like that pressure to do more, or you don't know when enough is enough, when to stop, and you're feeling that pressure, like if you're doing something, oh, this is perfect. I actually just did this in a reading. If you are a generator and you have an open route, you might, and your friend asks you to help them paint their house, you might say yes because you're excited and you just have like a gut feeling that this is going to feel so good to help your friend paint the house. But then your friend says, we need to paint like 19 hours a day. Like we got to be painting the house. 19 hours is like, that's way too much time to be painting. And you as a generator might think like, or if you as somebody who has an open route will think, oh my God, I have to do it. Like I told my friend that I was going to do it and now I have to do it. So you wouldn't know when enough is enough. Somebody who has a defined route will say, actually, this is enough. We did 75%, we can take a break. And if that's how you're feeling, just in any part of your life where you're feeling like you are so happy to do this energy work, so happy to be transforming the energetic particles in this universe that are in this earth, and then you think, I need a rest. That's what I'm telling you. Like me, I would be like, I'm so happy to be doing this. I want to do it all the time. This is how I move forward. This is what I came to do in the world. So it makes me so excited, and I can just keep doing that. You might think like, okay, I've done enough. Like I've done enough meditating. I don't need to be meditating 3 hours a day. I don't need to do this. Don't feel pressure to do it. Don't feel that pressure, because that pressure is what makes you feel like, you know what? I just don't want to do any of it at all. And when you decide, because you're too pressured, that you just don't want to do anything at all, we all lose out. We all lose out. So that's what I'm saying. Like if you are thinking, I've had enough, listen to yourself. You've had enough. You don't have to do more. So these are the two pressure points that we carry in our body, our head and our root. And as I was coming into this new moon, and I was so excited about everybody, finding their place, finding that they matter, taking that step forward and taking their power in, I realized, and I guess, of course, I should have, because I have that defined route, I realized that the reason why some people are not ready to step into it is because they're feeling too much pressure, either too much pressure to do too much or too much pressure to like get it just right, like thinking, right? Like get those right answers. So I did the work. I transformed some of that energy. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that the work that I did. I do it with my friend Angie. She's one of the people that most understands my energy and can let it move. So it's like a good, she's like my, how would I say, like she's my nurse. She like lets me do the work, right? Um so I did that. But yeah, what I did was transform the particles of pressure to release. So I'm so thankful that you follow me. that you're here with me and that you allow me to do this work of releasing. So, as we continue into this moon for the next 3 days, take some time to breathe and release that pressure. Know that you don't have to get everything right. Know that you don't have to do everything all at once, that you can do it little by little. And that's why I tell you, take a look at your human design so that you can understand what that little by little means. And if you would give me just a little bit more here, I can tell you, for example, I have a 2838 channel. So that means that I know what matters to me, what's important to me. And I'm not going to just be doing the things to be doing them or because they're trendy or anything like that. I'm going to do the things that actually matter to me. And you can see that in my studio, right? If you look at all the work that I do, it's all energetic work. I do absolutely not the trendy things. So when I say I have a yoga studio, I have a yoga studio. I don't have a workout studio. I don't do any sort of weights, workouts, anything like that at the studio. Why? Because of that 2838 channel that just makes me only do the things that actually matter. So to me, that's what helps me to take some of that pressure or helps me to channel that energy, that root energy of doing. Um, but yeah, so during this full moon, so today, tomorrow, just taking a look at your human design. If you have an open mind, if you have an open root, and how you can help yourself take some of that pressure off. Just breathe, and even just listening to this, listening to me tell you, if you have an open mind, if you have the open root, take a breather, baby. Let some of that pressure go. It's okay. You don't have to do everything perfect. You don't have to get everything right. But you do have to recognize how powerful you are. That you absolutely must. And that's what I had to say today. I love you so much. I will see you on the next one. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this energetic work. I continue to grow and expand each time because of you and your encouragement. So I absolutely love you, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you.